Hello, ladies and gents. Romie Reviews here. Please like, comment, subscribe. Look. Oh, that glare isn't cool. But we'll make do. We'll make do. This is my review for Grownish, Season 2, Episode 9. Body Count. Now, just as a reminder, I have another channel, Romie Whispers ASMR, where I go and do usually roleplay videos. Along with roleplay videos, I also do, every once in a while, some food and some impromptu stuff. My latest one is an album review of Ariana Grande's new album, Thank You Next. I'm whispering, and we're having fun with that. So go show some love, show some support there, and let's talk about the foolishness I witnessed last night on Grownish. Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus. Links below to everything that I've been talking about. What? Why is it that this double standard that I noticed and that I realized? If you don't remember how the Zoey, she had to deal with Luca being upset with her because of her ex, the basketball player. Remember that? So this episode, Luca has his art exhibit. Zoey's there with the whole gang to show some love and support. They're even drinking out of her flask that looks like a brush. Well, it is a brush, but it's also a flask. I said, okay, that was a pretty cute thing. Everything is going well until, aside from the whole Anna and Aaron situation where they see each other and try to act casual, but no one's noticing because everyone's in their own world. Zoey sees that, hold up. Who is that chick that Luca drew? I mean, the painting was amazing, but Luca, he was inspired by his ex. He was so inspired by his ex that he went and did a painting about his ex. And so now that made Zoey's mind flip, especially when she realized that, oh, they could have matching tattoos? Really? This man was ingrained with her family and her dog, and things take a turn because she calls Anna, who is hanging out with Aaron, and they're trying to keep themselves on the low. They did not sleep with each other yet. And so, because no one knows about it, they're just trying to tiptoe around it. Anna's the one that's trying to tiptoe around it because Aaron wants to pursue it. And the messed up part is because they're not telling anyone, they can't be their true, authentic self. We didn't see some of the other characters. We didn't see Jazz or Sky. We didn't see Vivek this episode, but that was okay. They weren't needed for what was happening. I shouldn't say they weren't really needed for what was happening. Zoey, getting super paranoid, she calls up Anna, and Anna, being the friend that she is like, first of all, Anna said, do you need me to snoop? Do you want me to snoop? Are we going to snoop? Are we going to snoop? What are we going to do? Are we going to go and fact check? Zoey said, oh no, she's confident. As soon as she saw that tattoo, all that confidence went out the window, and Zoey decided, let's go. Let's go and snoop. So we're going to use all the social medias. Zoey thankfully only had to mainly use Instagram, so it was a process. You go into his account, then you go and see if maybe her name is Juliet. Look at all the versions of the spellings of Juliet. If you can find her name, great. If not, we'll move on to other social media platforms. So he still follows her on Instagram. So now you have to go back and see when was the last time they took a picture together, because that was the last time that they were publicly together. She finds it. Okay, that was over a year ago, 55 weeks ago. I love how I just remember this stuff off the dome. That's scary. Now, go and see when was the last time he ever commented on a post of hers or vice versa. Now that's what killed it, because she found a post of the dog. And so she saw the post of the dog. She went to Juliet's Facebook page. Went to her Facebook page and saw that, oh my gosh, there's this whole saga with the dog being sick and whatnot. But then she goes and confronts him. And again, he's trying to act like it's no big deal, even though he was ready to go to war when she was worried about her ex-basketball player dude. And like I said, the double standard of it all, they're not going to work out. I already know they're not going to work out. We know it's not going to work out one way or the other, whether it's this season or the next. There's going to be something, and it's college. This isn't forever. This isn't forever. That's another important thing. So while all of that is going on, she goes and confronts him, and she wanted some truth and some honesty and some transparency. So then he offered up something. I said, oh Lord, don't do it. I knew he was going to do it. Body counts, because she was like, how many are there? I said, do you really want to know? And he said a number. We did not hear that number. I listened to it so many times, but the way how they did it was kind of the way how she interpreted it, how she mentally just kind of like, she was so shocked and thrown off because her body count is 2. No, is it? Or is it 3? I think it's 2, at the most 3. Because I know she slept with Aaron. And aside from that, she also slept with Luca. So right now, let's just say her body count's 2. His body count, I felt like there was more than 1 0 behind it. I think that's what threw her off. If hers was 2, his was 200. That's what I'm just going to go and say. And so she, Lord, you know she didn't want to hear that. Looking at him sideways, trying to figure out, Lord, is this relationship going to last? Now let's talk about Nomi for a second. She's going through it. She is trying to explore her sexuality and, well, what it means for her to be a queer woman. And because of that, she needs to go and be around queer people who are open out, and because she hasn't done that with her parents. Only her friends know. She's a strong, confident, bold woman with her crew and with other people, but when she's not with her parents, she's still, I guess, kind of a rebel Jewish girl, but not so much of a rebel where she just told her parents her full truth. And so then she goes to this, LGBTQ, I know there's more stuff to it now, but went to one of those events on campus because her professor, who I said, this relationship, but okay, you need to go and explore. So she went. Now this one was a let go, release, be free. And when I say that, I mean the woman who was up there for the open mic talked about her coming out experience, and it was her just kind of screaming it out. And I said, oh no. And she was still going. So then Nomi had to leave. Nomi had to leave. And the guy was like, thanks for coming. I hope you continue to explore whatever. And she was like, yeah, okay. And think about coming back. She was like, eh. So at the end of the day, she went and talked to her professor. She said it didn't go well. It was just kind of loud and she didn't feel like she got much out of it. So then professor sent her the Halsey song, Without Me. And I was surprised that they included that song in there. I don't know when this episode was done and when the songs are chosen, but I was just like, that song went #1 for 2 weeks. So you can't tell me that was cheap. Maybe they cut a good rate because of the message behind it. I could see Halsey doing something like that. I don't know if the label would, but I could see Halsey doing something like that. But I was surprised that they played that song. I'm thinking, Noni, you didn't know that song, or you don't listen to... I feel like you would listen. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that she heard it. She talked about her feelings with this professor who clearly was slowly but surely hanging on her. It's like, okay, and stop this texting stuff. We're not 5 years old or whatever. And they're like, so you're going to be her guide, but does she realize that maybe one of you or maybe both of you want something more? Because that's what I got out of it. That is what I got out of it. Now back to Zoey and, well, actually Anna and Aaron. They're going to be taking a break. They're going to take a break because you know how when other people are arguing and they're in your circle, and so then it kind of spills over into your own life. That's what happened with Anna and Aaron. They weren't being truthful and honest, and so Anna, she's getting nervous, so she goes and tells Aaron, that she can't do this. And then she goes and talks to Zoey, and Zoey was just downplaying her relationship with Aaron and how it was more so just physical, and that was it. She didn't really have feelings for him. I said, that's easy to say when you're currently in a relationship with someone else. So then Anna took that as oh, okay. So by the end of the episode, when Aaron and Anna met up again, and Aaron was trying to, apologize for it, he was like, okay, I'm sorry I didn't see your point of view. She goes and jumps on him, and they all start having sex. I said, and it was a real sex scene. I said, well, what is going on? What's going on here? I didn't expect all that. No, I did not. No, I did not. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Shout out to Mama Scorpion from the Scorpion Show. Anyway, the other thing was that Luca realized, okay, he messed up with Zoey, so he said, here's how this works. He'll get the tattoo removed or covered up, and he kind of did a playful thing where he put Zoey's name on his neck because that's what the tattoo was, and she was like, come on. So then he said, you can ask me anything because I understand okay, the way how I handled things were wrong, so you can ask me anything. And I'm thinking, Zoey, you don't want to know. And Zoey didn't ask. She was just like, no, it's fine. Thank you for offering. I'm thinking Luca knew she was going to do that. Luca seems like the type that would say, oh, I don't want to play games, but he plays games. And I'm irritated because I'm like, Zoey, you made the right choice because you and Aaron probably wouldn't have worked out, but still. But it ends with them in bed, just kind of cuddling. And I said, oh, okay. All right. So that was it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Remember, I really like this filter. And I ordered the Galaxy S10 Plus. So, that camera's going to be even better. Oh, my videos will be lit. I'll have a lot more car videos just because. So that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Come back next week. I really like this show. And support my Romie Whispers ASMR channel. Links below.